Daddy.
Alright, family, alright. You are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Radio. Listen, I am your host, Brother Hatim. And of course, right now, you are listening to the Daily Toast. Right? And it's a Heart of a Simmer production. Well, we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Alright, so yesterday I got up and did the show and I was totally oblivious to what was going on in the news. I found out when I went to go drop off my daughter that there was a shooting in Las Vegas. Not just a shooting, but we got a mass murderer sniping off hundreds of people, right? We got about 50 dead and 500, up to 500 injured. You know, my news crew in the back, Cleveland, trying to. So, so I'm kind of concerned because, Wisdom, those that know my oldest, Well, one of my oldest sons is in. Let me just say, one of my grown sons is in Las Vegas. So, you know, my mom get me concerned because she like, he down there, he be down there on the strip, he be down there having a good time. But I say, it's country music. I said, ain't gonna be no damn country music concert. You know what I'm saying? But I had to go on and check. But family, we're gonna toast today. But I just want to bring up the point because I'm listening. Well, I'm reading the news about this guy. All right, let's see. Hold on. Weapon cache found at Las Vegas shooter's home. Las Vegas investigation finds more weapons, but shooter motives unknown. What happens inside shooter's Mandalay Bay hotel room? Weapons cache found at Las Vegas shooter's home. Stephen Paddock. What we know about the Las Vegas shooter. Let's go and see what we know about this Las Vegas shooter. Because I want y'all to pay close attention to how the story of the shooter is being framed. Alright? You need to pay attention to how the story is framed. Alright? So Stephen Paddock, or Stephen Paddock, however. Alright, let's see. The last time Eric Paddock heard from his brother, Stephen Paddock had texted to find out how their 90-year-old mother was doing. It was mid-September and Hurricane Irma had cut power in Orlando, Florida, neighborhood where she lived. Stephen Paddock, who lived in Nevada, followed up with a call to their mother. Later, he sent her a walker to help her get around, Eric Paddock said. About 2 weeks after that text, 64-year-old Stephen Paddock would be dead of a self-inflicted gunshot after police say he opened fire on a country music festival in Las Vegas. The news doesn't square with Eric Paddock's image of his older brother. He told reporter Monday, a poker-playing accountant with no apparent political or religious affiliation, as far as I know, he hastened to add. To his brother, Stephen was just a guy, an army of one, with no known children despite a string of relationships. Someone you might see nursing a drink alone at a bar. Someone who went on cruises and played $100 hand video poker. Someone who sent boxes of cookies to his mother. There's absolutely no way I could concede that my brother would shoot a bunch of people that he didn't know. So, I want to go to the gunshots because we got the gunshots where they got stuff like, oh, he bought plenty of weapons from us, blah, blah, blah. So now, there is a bunch of, y'all know there's a bunch of questions up about this. Now, I don't know, my family is not up. I know they was kind of expecting me to be up a little bit earlier. Because, usually on Kujichagulia, I can get up. But last night I went to sleep and it was my pillow. It just didn't, something up because usually Brother Hatim don't have no problem sleeping. You know what I'm saying? That's for other folk. Sleep is a superpower for me, so I usually don't even have problems sleeping. But I want y'all to follow the story and see how it is being framed, because nowhere in there are we hearing about terrorism. Are we hearing about savageness? What we're getting the softer side of Homeboy, right? You know what I'm saying? We're interviewing family and the people at the gun stores who's using keywords like, he's just a good old boy, right? Never meaning no harm. Y'all, some of y'all might be too young for that. Just a good old boy. Never meaning no harm. But listen, I want y'all to listen how the story is framed because, we already know that there is a leaning towards the humanity when it's a person of a different hue. than you, right? And I'm like, yo, I just want y'all to pay attention to that because it's important how stories roll. But what we're going to do is we're going to do this toast, and then I'm going to get up out of here, right? So now I had a choice this morning. I said, well, I could sleep an hour after or an hour before. That's how early I'll be getting up. So I decided to sleep an hour before today. So along with all these natural disasters hitting, then we have another natural disaster took place in Las Vegas. You know, really kind of makes you kind of sit back and think, right? Right? I got to do some more research on this shooter. And we're going to wait for some more information to come out. But I want y'all first off to pay attention to how the story is framed. But then I want you to look a little bit into the story because some stuff is just not jiving right now. You know what I'm saying? So he was able to get off enough shots to kill 50 and wound, and injure. I guess with the crowd moving rapidly. You know what I'm saying? And according to what some of the people saying, they saying there was some research done. You know, that sounds like terrorism to me. That's terrorism. All right, so today we are going to continue sampling on this apple cider. This apple cider ambrosia. You know, people like the apple cider vinegar. I got the apple cider ambrosia. You see how it pours. That's nice. Y'all see it? Can y'all see it? Alright. So let's go and knock this toast out. I just wanted y'all to see it in that glass. Y'all see it? All right, good morning, everybody. Great Kujichagulia. My papers together. Something not sitting right with that shooting in Las Vegas, family. I'm just saying, something's not sitting right. All right. Of course, the description of the shooter is always gonna bother me because, you know, they're gonna humanize this, right? They're gonna humanize this person, and I could dig that because that's what you're supposed to do for your own family. I'm just being honest with you. You know, y'all could be mad at me for saying that's what you're supposed to do with y'all. You're supposed to do that, right? You're supposed to fight for the humanity, regardless of what they do. If it's yours, you're supposed to fight for humanity. But the whole circumstances is not sitting right. And this is just from me just reading this morning. It's like, you know, it's like, oh, by the way, y'all know ISIS claimed responsibility for this, right? I'm just saying. All right. I'm saying, they cut that off at the end of the news clip when they was talking about him, right? They cut that right off, right? But hey, I'm gonna lift up the glass. Of course, today, those that are with me, you know, today is Kujichagulia, self-determination. It's justice for meiotic principles, justice. The color's indigo. The Hermetic laws correspondence. This is my day. Wow, I be forgetting. This is my day. If you was born on the day like I was, right? Male name is Kwabena, and it's Gina's day. Female name is Abena, or Kwabena, Abena. Right? Wow, my little girl. All right. So we lift up our glass. We toast Creator by whatever name you choose to call it Creator. We toast their first ancestors, and we salute and we say, Ashe. From there, we'll move on to our personal ancestors. We remember those individuals that came before us and some of them that came after us, but left this world before we did. They made their transition, and we salute them, and we lift up our glass, and we salute the time they spent with us. We salute. We salute them. So we call on our personal ancestors. I'll start with mine. Well, I'm going to do mine. While I'm doing mine, you lift up your gas and do yours. Miles Brown, Miss Ann Robin, Texas, and David Sean Brown, C. Rose Lee, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Christopher, Fanny Gas, and Eileen, our Uncle Chris. Fiend, Geneva Brown, Cleveland Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvira Brown, Gina Gaines, Brown Sr., Barbara Twiggs, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Wash Ellis Jr., Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fillard, Montague Pittman L., Dr. Marianne Williams, Tony Clark, Kojo Kamal, Terrell Dunbar, Mark Walsh, Ed Sparks, Okay, so now I'm going to read the list from here is the list from Tawi, ancestors from Tawi Village. Elder Robert Donaldson. I got to throw in Elder Farmer, Alfred Brofro Ector, Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose. It's one elder that Elder Tony gave me. I have to write his name down. From the Kwanzaa list, we have Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pullen, Luxter Brothers, Mrs. Edith Brooks Crawley, Ms. Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Ms. Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell. During Kwanzaa, family, what I'm going to do is, I think Gye-Nyame, we're going to buy us an ancestral page. I'm thinking about getting a whole page so that we could just go and list out ancestors from our village. You know what I'm saying? So those people that have ancestors, y'all need to start posting them up. Maybe I'll do a page. I don't know. I'm going to find out some way. But I want to fill up a page so that I can run down and have all our ancestors right there so that at least those that's in our immediate families so that we can go on and I have me a list. Alright. Today we toast those ancestors and we say Ashe. From there, we move on to this moment and today, of course, you know, I'm reading from the Emotional Emancipation Circle. Great piece of work. The Virtues and Value System, African Center Virtue and Value Systems. Today in Wolof, the principle we're going to be focusing on is Kursa, which is self-respect and respect for others. Akan, we got generosity and beneficence. In traditional Yoruba, it'll be Ifárabli, calmness. We lift up our glass. We toast this moment because in this moment is our power. We say Ashe. From there, we move to our children, our children's children, the future. We toast them, right? We toast them now so that they can toast us later. We lift up our glass. We say Ashe. From there, we move on to you. any special libations that you have. We toast, we salute. You know what I'm saying? We have some mysteries before us, family. We have many tasks before us, family. We got work to do. So we're going to get up and we're going to have a marvelous and a powerful day. So I lift up my glass and I salute you. And anything that's special that you need toasted, we ask the ancestors to move on that for you. And we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I wish you peace, power, joy, 100 years. All right, family. Woo! Yeah. This is the truth here. All right, we out.